Good morning, children. So student, today we'll start our next chapter, that is chapter number 6 and staffing. Student, in the beginning only I have explained you that we are going to study about the 5 function of management. We have read about planning, we have gone through with the organizing, and now we are going to start the staffing function. Now before we start the next function, that is staffing, I just want to give an introduction here about this function. Student, when we talk about any organization, the foundation of any organization is the talented and hardworking people. Now these are the main people and these are the main assets of any firm. If any organizations are having good people, hardworking people and talented people, that organization increase with the assets. If the organization has those type of people, those who are not good, those who are not hardworking, honest and talented, these human resources become liability for the organization. So children, the success of the organization is not only dependent on the planning of the management side or the structure, but it also depends what kind of human being are recruited or appointed in the organization for doing the work. That is the reason staffing function of management become very important for the growth and success of any business organization. Now children, before covering with the staffing function properly, it's also a part of HRM, that is human resources management, because staffing, whom we are going to staff? We are going to staff human body there who's going to work in the organization. So there will be a department which basically work for managing these human resources, and that department is also called human resources department or human resources management. Now student, come through with the definition of meaning of staffing. Staffing basically means putting people to job. It begin with human resources planning and include different other functions like recruitment, selection, training, development, promotion and performance appraisal of workforce. It means staffing is not only just to put people for job, it's more wider concept. Staffing started with putting people to job, but how? First, it begin with human resources planning. We have to plan how much human resources are required. Then once that planning has done, we have to go through with other different function also, like we have to search people, recruiting, we have to select them, we have to provide training to these people, we have to develop these people, and after developing we have to promote them, and time to time we have to check their performance. So these all are a concept of staffing. So staffing is putting people to job after planning the human resources, going through with a different process of recruitment, selection, training, development, promotion and performance appraisal. So these whole process is called as a process of staffing. But one thing is common within all the thing, that it's all are related with human being. Now next is, what is the need and importance of staffing? Why we required and what is the importance of staffing in any business organization? So first is obtaining competent personnel. We have to staff. Why we are required staffing? So that we can obtain competent personnel. We can obtain good employee. Proper staffing help in discovering and obtaining competent personnel for various jobs. Proper staffing basically means where we go through with a proper procedure of recruitment, selection, training, development, promotion and performance. This is called a proper process of staffing. So if any organization go through with the proper process of staffing, they obtain good personnel or good employee by which the organization can get growth. Next is the need and importance of staffing, high performance. Now proper staffing ensure higher performance by putting right person on right job. It means if any organization has gone through with a proper process of staffing, they have selected good employee And if they have selected a good employee, it means they have put a right person into a right job. So by which what will happen? In this way, we will be able to reduce the wastage of our resources, which will increase the efficiency or effectiveness of business also. Now next is continuous growth. Now next need for staffing is to continue growth. Proper staffing ensure continuous survival and growth of enterprise. Now in the beginning only, where we have read about the objective of business, it's not only to get profit, the business required to survive also in the market. With survive, they require to grow in the market also and get profit also. And this is only possible if there will be properly, or the staff which has been appointed in the organizations are properly skillful and able to do their work in a proper manner. The business can able to survive in the market for a longer period of time, and business can able to get growth in the market for a longer period of time. Now next is optimum utilization of human resources. Now if a proper process of staffing has been done and we have recruited, we have appointed a right person for a right job, it means these people are skillful people and able to do their work in a better manner. So it prevents underutilization of personnel and high labor cost also. It means they can able to do their work in such a manner that optimal utilization of resources can be done. Now next is improve job satisfaction. Next need for, or the importance of staffing is that it improve job satisfaction and morale of employee also. Now students, if we have done proper staffing, means we have put a right person into a right job, that employee will also be satisfied. Or if employee morale is satisfied, it means they will be able to work in a proper manner for the organization. So these are basically the need and the importance why we have to go through with the staffing process properly. Now next we are going to read why we call staffing as a part of human resources management. Children, this concept basically came in your 1 marks. So for this, see the function of staffing. Function which all manager have to perform, as all manager directly deal with people. It basically means staffing is a part of human resources management, because in the staffing we are selecting right person into a right job by the help of lots of procedure. So it's all is involved by human is the one who is involved in the whole procedure. So that's why we call that staffing is just a part of human resources management. HRM is broader concept in comparison to staffing concept. Now see the function of staffing. Function which all manager have to perform, as all manager directly deal with people. Staffing function has to be done from all the manager side, because all the manager are there who are dealing with people directly or indirectly also. Like if a manager has to give instruction to the employee, manager are accountable for or responsible for the employee guidance. Manager has to recruit the employee. So what they are doing there, they are directly or indirectly dealing with the employee. So a staffing function is performed there. Now next is staffing refers to this kind of role played by all manager in small organization. It means in human resources management also, the manager has to play a very important role. He has to link with the different employee, or he has to link in the staffing process for selecting good employee for the organization. That's why we called HRM also include staffing process. As organization grow and number of people employed increase, a separate department called the Human Resources Department is formed, which consists of specialists who are expert in dealing with the people. Now students, when we start a business and after some time when we grow the business, in that time the need of employee get increased, and when the number of employee in an organization get increased, there might be a chances of conflict which can arise between the organization. For that, the human resources management has to appoint or has to make a separate department who can handle all those conflicts, and that department is called Human Resources Department. In this department, there are certain specialist people has been appointed who are expert with dealing with peoples and dealing with their issues. Now next is, in fact, early definition of staffing focus narrow or only hiring people for vacant position. But today, staffing is a part of HRM, which encompasses not only staffing but also a number of other specialized services such as job evaluation, management or labor relation. So this is just a conclusion here, that if we go through with the earlier or the innocent time definition of this staffing, this was a narrow concept. That time hiring people for a vacant position is called staffing. It means in the older time जहाँ पे हम खाली पोजीशंस को भरते थे उसे ही स्टाफिंग प्रोसेस कही जाती थी. बट राइट नाउ not only filling the people for a vacant position is called staffing. Staffing is right now a bigger concept. It's a part of HRM, where not only filling vacant positions are staffing, but providing these people proper guidance, promotions, and evaluating the work which are done from their side is also called as staffing. It means recently time the definition of staffing has been changed, or now the staffing is wider concept in comparison to the older time. Now student, next we are going to read about human resources management, HRM. Now children, as the name is saying, human resources management, what basically HRM has to do? Human resources management basically has to manage the human resources which are there inside the organization. But how? See, now it involves procuring, developing, maintaining and appraising a competent and satisfied workforce to achieve the goal of organization efficiently and effectively. Its purpose is to enable every human being working in the organization to make his best possible to the contribution of business organization. It means, what is the role of human resources management in the staffing process? Human resources management basically search the need of human inside the organization, appoint the human or appoint the employee for the organization, develop the employee by providing them training, maintaining and appraising a competent means checking their performance time to time, and satisfying the workforce to achieve the goal of organization effectively or efficiently, and also satisfy the employee goal so that they can achieve the organizational goal also effectively or efficiently. Now next is